In this video, I'm going to reveal some of those hidden desires that women experience but rarely express openly. These aren't your typical pickup lines you hear everywhere. They're based on psychology and timeless human behavior. 13:11 minutes 31 seconds. Why? When properly understood, they can completely transform how women perceive you. Now imagine this for a second. Sigh. What if you could connect with a woman on a level she doesn't even fully understand? And what if you could effortlessly stand out without pushing her away, without over-explaining, and without trying to prove yourself, simply by knowing how to make her feel safe, appreciated, and emotionally understood? I know that alone would instantly put you ahead of most men. Sigh Chapter 3. The Psychology of the Older Man. This is the uncomfortable truth. If you're unaware of these deeper principles, you're already at a disadvantage. You could miss out on an attraction that could have blossomed into something meaningful. You could lose a connection that could have stayed with her long after you were gone. That's why understanding this is so important, and once these ideas truly sink in, especially the last one, your perspective on attraction in relationships will never be the same. Before we continue, a quick request. If you genuinely want to learn and apply these ideas in your own life, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to Inside Her, and turn on notifications so you don't miss what's coming next. It might seem insignificant, but it's more important than you think. Your support allows me to continue creating content that can truly shift your perspective on relationships and connection. Now let's move on to the first idea, something most men underestimate. The silent impact of physical contact before intimacy. Curious? Snort. Imagine you're on a date. The atmosphere is perfect. The conversation flows smoothly. You're both enjoying the moment and laughing, but deep down something's off. She's there, she's attentive, yet she's not fully open. Then you take her home, send her a message, and then nothing. No response, just silence. What are they looking for in a relationship? This is where many men unknowingly lose momentum. Many men assume that attraction is built solely with words. They focus on being funny, telling interesting stories, or trying to impress with what they say. But the truth is, women don't connect solely through conversation. They connect through emotions, through the energy you transmit, and, most importantly, through how they feel around you. One of the most overlooked ways to build that feeling is through calm, intentional physical touch, not rushed or needy, and definitely not something that feels forced. It has to be natural, respectful, and spontaneous. Even the smallest gesture, when done with genuine intention, can completely change the connection. A light touch on her shoulder, a slow, comforting hug, or a gentle, reassuring gesture at just the right moment can completely shift the emotional tone between you. These simple actions communicate more than words. For many women, emotional security is more important than physical attraction. Non-sexual physical touch sends a clear message without the need for words. It tells her that you respect her space, that she can relax by your side. That feeling of comfort is what allows true intimacy to develop. It's not about using perfect techniques or trying to perform. 50 minutes, 51 seconds. It's about being present, slowing down, and actually paying attention to her reactions. When you create an environment where she feels appreciated rather than pressured, everything starts to flow naturally. Men who truly excel don't try to rush or control these moments. They let things unfold at their own pace. They remain calm and aware of the situation. Common mistakes in mature relationships. They understand that true connection grows in a space of tranquility and comfort. When you behave with that calmness and intention, you naturally become someone she feels safe with, someone she's drawn to without chasing or forcing anything. What makes it even more powerful is that it works on a level most people aren't even aware of. When a woman feels safe and emotionally comfortable with you, she naturally lets her guard down, without you having to convince her of anything. That feeling of comfort isn't created with grand gestures or dramatic movements, but with consistency and small, respectful actions. The way you sit, the way you listen, the way you respond to her energy, everything matters. A snort. Intentional physical contact, when it feels natural, reinforces that emotional security, showing confidence without aggression and interest without pressure. The key is attention. You must observe how she reacts, whether she moves closer, relaxes, or moves away. Respecting those signals is what distinguishes a man who understands the connection from one who is just trying to impress. Patience also plays a fundamental role. Many men rush things, thinking they might miss the moment, but true attraction arises when there's no hurry. When you take your time and stay present, you create space for genuine feelings to grow. That's what makes the connection feel real, profound, memorable, and different from what she typically experiences. Another important aspect is emotional awareness, key to lasting love. Many men focus only on what they're doing, but true connection arises from understanding what she's feeling in each moment. It's when you're attentive, noticing the subtle shifts in her mood, body language, and energy. This allows you to respond naturally instead of guessing or forcing anything. That awareness makes your presence feel calm and grounded, something women rarely experience. It's also important to understand that restraint is attractive. Not reacting impulsively, not rushing into physical closeness, and not trying to speed things up creates a sense of control and confidence. When your actions are slow and intentional, they feel more authentic. It shows that you're not driven by desperation, but by clarity and a willingness to take things slowly. These small moments build trust. Trust transforms into comfort, and comfort opens the door to a deeper attraction. When a woman feels she can relax around you without pressure, she begins to associate you with emotional tranquility. That feeling stays with her even after you're gone, making your presence far more impactful than any words you could ever say.